going on, guys? Drewzy here, back again on South Park Phone Destroyer for a very special holiday event that we got going on. Of course, the holiday event that's going on is the Mr. Hankey Very Hanky Holidays, and as you see, I'm only halfway through the event. Haven't been able to play it as much as I wanted to, mostly because of spending time with family and loved ones, but we're going to go ahead and try something out because we got a special deck to kind of mess around with, because I actually was able to get Mr. Hankey in one of my event packs. So as you see here in the top left hand corner, we have the Mr. Hankey card. Now, I've looked at some suggestions as far as what people have said to utilize Mr. Hankey with. Mr. Hankey, of course, basically from what everyone has been saying, is that he is pretty much a spell card, not so much like a unit card, even though yes, he does have health and attack damage. But as you see, the range is not important. Essentially, his Warcry ability will double the rate of all allies for 20 seconds, but that takes up the entire battlefield screen, similar to Aerostorm. It basically, that's how people have been comparing it. It is a legendary card, it is an assassin, but we're going to check this out, see what we can do with it. 20 seconds of double the charged units. And I've seen some people give some suggestions as far as characters that they thought would work really well with this double charge. And I think a lot of the freeze control capabilities will be very useful for myself. I also think the shielding capabilities will be very useful for someone like Shield Maiden Wendy. The fact that she'll be able to cast her shield more and more. I think that maybe Kyle of the Drow Elves would be useful as far as his invincibility shield. Also, we would have Stan the Great, which would lower the attack of all enemies. So I thought that would be good. A lot of people have suggested Canadian Ike with his ability to increase his max health and heal himself to do just a bunch of damage. And then, of course, the control, like I said, program Stan with his freeze, maybe Ice Sniper Wendy with her freeze, and things like that. And then I just kind of threw in some other cards. I thought maybe Catapult Timmy throwing his rats repeatedly would be very good. And, of course, because it's Christmas time, we need the Underpants Gnomes, even though they don't have a charged ability. But I felt like it can't be Christmas without them. And I just love Astronaut Butters' Death Wish with his speed increase. My Poison, I've leveled up to level 4. I thought that would be useful. And I like Dog Poo. I think he's really strong. So this is going to the deck I'm going to use. Probably won't be perfect. Not great. I don't have a tank in this deck. I have quite a few range cards, more than I normally do. I think I got 3 here. Some fighters. I got basically 2 spells, even though Mr. Hankey is not technically a spell card, but everyone basically says he is. So we're going to see how this works. I think this could work. Again, not going to be perfect, and give me some suggestions of tweaks to make to this deck, or decks that you've used if you've unlocked Mr. Hankey yourself. I've been kind of up and down in this challenge. I haven't really been able to get as many wins as I'd like to, and sometimes in the events it just gets harder as the days go on. So we'll see how this goes, but we're going to try at least a couple matches here with Mr. Hankey and see how we do. Alright guys, match number 1 against White Dude. Bane's Your Mom is the group. Off to a solid start with the name choice. I've got Mr. Hankey in the starting hand, but I'm not going to use him. I am going to instead use other cards to kind of build a small army to then send out in an attack. I think I'm going to use the Underpants Gnomes to counter Dog Poo here, and then use Shield Maiden Wendy as well. Get this first freeze off. And he takes out Program Stan immediately, which was interesting. So now I think I want to try Mr. Hankey out and see how this works out for us, guys. So he takes out Ike like immediately, and Shield Maiden Wendy, even though she had her charge, it didn't activate. I don't know what that was about, guys. I really don't. I'm definitely going to need to get some units here to deal with Terrence Manifesto. Alright, well, Dog Poo able to take those all out, and I'm able to deal with Terrence with Sniper. I mean, that was weird. You see, Mr. Hankey's charge didn't really do much of anything. Alright, well, I'm going to lose Butters here, which kind of sucks. But he shouldn't be able to do too much damage here. I'm going to give... Well, I can't give myself invincibility. So I'm going to put Stan the Great out to deal with Timmy. And he's already back to Astronaut Butters. But Stan should be able to deal with Butters. So... I just realized that I have 2 Stans in this deck, so that was kind of dumb. I don't know why I'm just now noticing that. But oh well. I still got Mr. Hankey. I think I'm going to wait and use Mr. Hankey in double time. I'm going to get Program Stan out here. I'm going to get... Oh, I wasn't able to get Timmy to cast his ability. So that stinks. I'll get Wendy to freeze. I don't know what he just used. Just now. I'll get the Underpants Gnomes and Butters to hopefully deal with this ridiculousness that's going on right now. And the rats look like they're going to break through. Not the greatest start here. I don't know why I should use that. That's too late. I am going to poison here. Try to deal with Nathan. Okay, so he's got Cyborg Kenny, who's going to deal with that. Okay, I can get Kyle out. See if I can freeze Terrence Manifesto. That would be amazing. And I'm going to freeze the rats. Hopefully deal with them very quickly. Get that invincibility up. Now I got Ike with his charge. He's healing. And now I think this is Mr. Hankey time. And we'll see what Mr. Hankey does. So it's not letting me activate it. There we go. Now I'm able to activate there. So it definitely increases it, but doesn't make it insanely overpowered or anything. I'm going to get Mr. Hankey out again. Get some more freeze. Get some more shield. Dog Poo making his way. Mr. Hankey, as you see, behind Dog Poo right now, jumping around. That's pretty cool. I'm going to get some poison out here to deal with the rats. Hopefully. And Butter's now wailing away, and Mr. Hankey wailing away on that leader, and that's a win. So, I don't know. I don't know if I really understand how Mr. Hankey really works, but was able to get the first win there. If you guys have some suggestions to change up this deck, again, let me know. Just going to open the ones with presents. Unable to get it. Let's try one more locker. Nope. Screw it. Let's do one more. Nope. So we're going to stop there. I mean, able to get the win. That was all. I mean, that was basically what I was going for. Not a perfect win by any stretch of the imagination. All right, guys. For match number 2, we're going to change the deck up here. This is what we're going to go with instead to see how this works out. Because the first match, although successful, was a struggle. So we'll see if this deck works better here in match number 2. Again, thank you guys so much for the support that I had in the last video with my theme deck for superheroes. It was very nice. A lot of well thought out comments. You guys did amazing on that video. Thank you guys so much for all of that. It was a lot for me to think about. So for match number 2, we got Boiler Murph 6 from Chemical Toilet. And see how we do here in this one with the new and improved deck. Could be a bit of a struggle, however. And I really need Cartman, and I'm just not getting him. So that's great. See if I can distract here again. Let's heal up the Underpants Gnome, see if they can do something. They get just wiped out here, and this is me getting wrecked. Use this token thing to suck this up here. This out. I want Mr. Hankey to help me keep Token alive, because if Token can keep doing his little, like, sucking capability, I should be able to take out Terrence Manifesto here. There we go. So we're able to get a bar back in our favor. I'll keep Wendy alive for a little bit longer. We will have some Cartman on Cartman violence here in a minute. And I will get Angel Wendy, and he used not the smartest ability here. I'll get the Underpants Gnomes, help deal with Cartman. I've got a lot of ranged here. And I don't know what he just did just now. I need Token. Come on, Token. Yes, Token able to heal himself, stay alive. I can use regen here to keep myself alive. And look at this push, guys. This should be it. Able to use Token to take out these rats. Oh no, the rats take them out, but that's okay. I'm able to get Shield Maiden Wendy. I've got the snake helping me out. And now I'm just going to use Mr. Hankey yet again. Give me the shield. And that should be game. Nicely done, Mr. Hankey, able to take it out. Oh, nice win there in the second game. Even though we went down a bar and all looked lost, able to pull it out there with that great Token and Shield Maiden Wendy push. That was able to do just enough on its own. So this is, again, maximizing the legendaries that I have. And working out in our favor. Can we get the nuggets? We did get the nuggets there. That's big and huge. It was a good push by him on that first push. I just knew I needed to just save up my energy, not panic, and just be able to be aggressive in my counterattack, and was able to do so. So let's get into match number 3, guys. Thank you guys again for the increased support here on the channel. We're up to over 500 subs now, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. If you guys have been here a while, thank you for the continued support. Been absolutely amazing. So match number 3 here against Fatal Farmer? Frammer? Fatal Frammer 39. Why you Fatal Frammer? What the hell is that? Apparently it's a name. I really want to get Bebe out here. I really want Witch Doctor Token as well. I feel like I'm gonna need him. I don't know what that was. Wow, able to deal with Clyde, Dog Poo, and Kenny now. They're just gonna wail away on me. And they take a bar down by themselves. Awesome. He's got a level 4 Zen Cartman. That's going to be a lot to deal with here. He's got Stand of Many Moons. And he just Unholy Combustion me. So many people using Unholy Combustion. What is that about? I'm going to get the Underpants Gnomes here to deal with Stan. I'm going to heal up the Gnomes to hopefully deal with Stan, and of course they don't. Paladin Butters just got 1 hit, so that's awesome. And I don't have anything to deal with this very strong Starvin' Marvin that's going to take a second bar down. He's going to continue with this ridiculous push, and that's game. Wow. Alright guys, so definitely need to work on the deck here. It's not great. My play wasn't great. So yeah, give me some suggestions, what you guys think of some deck ideas. That's it. Until next time, guys. I'm kind of frustrated right now, but until next time, guys.